Greetings, Internet people. It's Joe again, and 4 weeks are done. Now let's talk about them. We all know I learned a few very specific things. There's new developments. Before, things were sitting difficult on my stomach, and I had to make sure to take some extra fiber, eat nice and fibery foods. Yeah, now things have stopped moving. So as of this morning's weigh-in, I am still at 186.6. No weight loss. I don't think that's 100% true number because I think it's just needing to move and it hasn't moved. And we're going to be doing a few things. I took some Senna tea last night, which didn't help. This morning, I'm doing a saltwater flush, which is rough. I used to do the master cleanse pretty regular, and the saltwater flush for me was the hardest part. 32 ounces of water with 2 teaspoons of salt, natural pink Himalayan preferably, not iodized table salt ever. And it just is supposed to push things along. So we will see if that gets me where I need to be, because I don't feel horrible, but it's been like 3.5 days since anything productive has happened. And that's not okay. I don't like it. I am going to be doing my measurements this morning. I can tell you that based on my last week's photos, I should see a difference in the measuring tape, if not the scale. And you know, it's okay if the scale doesn't move if I'm building muscle tone. I am a little bit behind on my workouts this week. I had to work early in the morning a couple of different times when I had intended to walk. So this morning was my first walk in like 3.5, 4 days. And I was moving a little bit slower. We are going to get back where we need to be, though. Get that pace back up, get that cardio happening. But we got our walk in anyway, and that's what matters, right? 3 miles for me, another mile for Giz, 4 miles total. I will be doing my yoga too. That is another thing that I've just been falling down on a little bit. Okay, it's time to talk the measuring tape. I lost 2 inches off my waist, 2 inches off my hips, an inch to between an inch and an inch and a half off my thighs. I lost about a half an inch off my upper arms, and I even lost a little fraction off my forearms. Never measured that before. I have to say, one of the things I really haven't thought about actively or talked about, but that I would like to get thinner. My hands and my wrists. You know, when I see my hands in pictures, they're just so stubby looking. So if I lose weight there too, which I should, cool. But yeah, 2 inches off my waist and 2 inches off my hips. Yeah, buddy. And you can see it in the pictures. So I am pleased. I knew that things would show up in the numbers, but I resisted measuring until the 4 week mark. 2 inches. This is gone from my waist and my hips. 4 inches total, of course, which I don't understand why people add those numbers together. I didn't lose 4 inches. I lost 2 inches. I had my salt water. So hopefully in the next hour or two, things will clear up for me there. It is not pleasant. I don't enjoy salty things except chips. I mean, but salt water's rough, and not much of it. A little bit's not so bad, but that's a lot of salt water. So if you ever have to do it, it's better than a lot of chemically things. But bleh, it's a little bit of a workout. Now, I'm not sure how the week's gonna go. I may do a midweek update. Otherwise, you will hear from me at week 5. I actually do have a friend who started. Today is her second day of alternate day fasting. She's been watching my progress and watching my vlog, and it's really inspired her the way watching those YouTubers inspired me. So she's gone through her first one, and definitely, you know, I've been messaging with her and giving her advice of the things I've learned. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them below in the comments. Subscribe, notification bell if you want to know how it continues to go. But, I mean, 1/2 inch gone from the grandma way? Yeah, cool. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you next time. Afternoon. It has been a few hours now since the salt water, and better. Stay home. Don't go anywhere for like hours. Just give yourself the afternoon if you can. Stay home. Notes and changes from this week. Besides that, I gotta cover that strap up. Let's try that again.